So, this week across the UK is Mental Health Awareness Week, and the theme this year is kindness. Now, kindness is obviously quite a broad term, um, but over the last few weeks or months with the current lockdown situation, I think that has offered up a lot of really good examples of what kindness can be. We've seen communities and complete strangers coming together to support each other, whether that's through doing shopping for someone who maybe can't get out, making PPE for people that are working on front lines, or just taking 5 or 10 minutes to have a chat to someone that they wouldn't normally. Now, the Mental Health Foundation posed a really good question, I think, on their website, which was, what sort of a society or a community do we want to see emerge from the pandemic situation? And in fact, is there any reason that we can't continue to do the things that we've been doing during this lockdown to make that little bit extra time for other people, to maybe be a little bit easier on ourselves as well? Because that's the two sides to kindness. There's being kind to other people, but there's also being kinder to yourself. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves day to day to either look, sound, behave a certain way, achieve certain things, and it's important to remember that you've got to go easy on yourself sometimes, especially during situations like this. It's difficult for everyone, it's stressful for everyone. So do just remember, if you can be a bit kinder to yourself, that's the first step to actually being a bit kinder to other people. And kindness benefits our individual mental health as well as the collective mental health of the community. We're fortunate that out of this negative situation, we've been shown the potential that we have for a positive, close-knit community, both on the island and wider than that. If there was one thing that I would ask you all to do going forward for the next week, it would be to keep a positive diary of sorts. We always tend to notice the negatives more. A lot of smaller positives tend to pass us by unnoticed. So actually, at the end of each day, just making a note of any and every positive thing that has happened to you or that you have maybe done for someone else. Doesn't matter how small it is or how daft you think it is. Write it down, and at the end of the week, just come back to that, have a read through it, and see how many of them actually stuck in your brain.